Hello and welcome. This headline kills me. Large asteroid stronger than nuke heading towards Earth in late December. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. What they mean is if the asteroid collided with the Earth, it would be stronger than many nuclear weapons. In fact, probably stronger than every nuclear weapon. I would have to do the math. It's probably even stronger than Tsar Bomba, which was a 100 megaton device or so. Theoretically, I think when they blew it up, it was only like 60 megatons or something. But theoretically, it was like a 100 megaton device. This asteroid, 2018 AH, is the same asteroid that passed within the moon's orbit of the Earth. I think it was like 3/4 of the orbit of the moon back in 2018. Hence the name 2018. That's when it was discovered, so that's the numerical designator that got slapped on the front of it. And we didn't see it then until it was right up upon us because it's tiny. 190 meters is nothing. Think about it. That's about 2 football fields. That sounds big, but when you realize that 2 football fields is, say, 300 million kilometers away, 150 miles away, 50 million miles away, like you start throwing like big scale numbers around because these things have big orbits. So let's say we're over here on one side of the Earth, this thing's on the other. You're looking at hundreds of millions of miles of distance or hundred millions of kilometers, whichever units you like. I don't really care. What matters here is the scale. This is like 2 football fields. Those numbers are like thousands upon thousands of football fields, maybe millions of football fields, depending on how big your football field is. That's a joke. Space is huge. The things that live in it, tiny. They're just little dots. And this asteroid's no exception. So we're actually tracking it, keeping track on it, because we try to do like radar surveys of objects that cross the Earth's orbit. That way we know if we're going to hit one, you know, months or maybe years in advance. So now that we know it's out there, we're watching it. But it did surprise us once. This time it's further away, so the chance of it suddenly deviating and hitting the Earth, pretty much nil. I mean, you never say something's actually zero because there's always like a random permutation of something happening, but it's not going to hit us. And the headline is kind of misleading. It's very clickbaity, very shock value. And that's unfortunate because when we were talking about things like this, you shouldn't need that shock value. Space is cool. Stuff in space is cool. Studying about space is cool. There's a reason I have a PhD in astrophysics, I guess. Right there. It's a cool asteroid. Neat artist depiction, huh? Yeah. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. And check this out. Bye bye.